Let's speak plainly about a lie you've been told. A story that's been sold to you every time you wince getting out of a car or hesitate before picking up a grandchild. The story goes like this. Your back hurts because you're getting older. That morning stiffness? Age. That sharp twinge when you bend? Just part of a deal. They've told you this is an inevitable decline, a sentence you must serve as the calendar pages turn. I am here to tell you with absolute conviction that this is a profound falsehood. Your back does not hurt because you are aging. It hurts because it is under a constant, unrelenting siege, a siege of compression. For years, perhaps decades, your spine has been incrementally compacted, squeezed, and shortened by the very forces of your daily life. And today, that ends. This isn't about managing symptoms, it's about reversing a physical crime against your structure. Let me ask you a question that cuts to the core of your daily reality. When was the last time you simply got up? I don't mean the mechanical act of rising from a chair. I mean the last time you transitioned from sitting to standing without a single thought, a single moment of bracing, a silent internal calculation of how to move to avoid that familiar spark of discomfort. For many of you, it has been so long you can't remember. You've developed a whole subconscious protocol, the careful roll to the side of the bed, the slow push-up with your arms, the deliberate unfolding to an upright position. You have accepted a state of permanent caution. You feel it, a tight, rope-like tension between your shoulder blades that a deep breath can't seem to loosen. You know the dull, ever-present ache in your lower back that acts as a low-grade alarm, reminding you of its presence with every prolonged sit or sudden movement. You've learned to negotiate with your own body. You don't lift, you strategize. You don't bend, you perform a careful, hinged descent. Your world has subtly shrunk to accommodate this silent tyrant of pain. But the most insidious damage isn't merely physical, it's psychological. A quiet fear has taken residence in your mind. It's the fear of throwing your back out, that phantom, catastrophic event you envision with one wrong twist. It's the anxiety before a long car ride, the hesitation before a round of golf, the mental inventory you take before any physical task. You feel trapped within a body that seems to be betraying you, making you feel decades older than your years. This story is not unique. It is the shared, silent narrative of millions, and it is rooted in a fundamental misunderstanding of our anatomy. Here's the truth they don't tell you. Your spine is not failing, it is suffocating. It is drowning under relentless pressure. Consider the arithmetic of your life. How many cumulative hours do you spend seated? In the car, at a desk, on the sofa? Even when you are standing, you are in a lifelong wrestling match with gravity, a force that every single second pulls down on your skeleton, pressing vertebra against vertebra, compressing the delicate discs between them like overburdened shock absorbers. Visualize your spine not as a rigid column, but as a brilliant, dynamic stack. Imagine it as vertebrae, the bones, separated by intervertebral discs. These discs are not solid, they are sophisticated hydraulic cushions. At their center is a gel-like nucleus surrounded by tough fibrous rings. They are designed to absorb impact, distribute load, and permit movement. But when subjected to constant compression, from sitting, from poor posture, from chronic muscular tension, these discs are slowly squeezed flat. Their hydration is pressed out. Their ability to rebound diminishes. They become thin, desiccated, and brittle. The space between your bones evaporates. This is not aging. This is chronic, preventable deformation.
Ancient wisdom traditions, from yoga to Tai Chi, understood the spine not merely as a structural beam, but as the central channel of life itself, the conduit of vitality and information. They knew that a compressed, misaligned spine created a dam in this central river, leading to stagnation that manifested as stiffness, fatigue, pain, and even foggy thinking. This is not mere mysticism. It is a poetic description of a physiological reality. A compressed spine physically impinges on the nerve roots that branch out from the spinal cord. It restricts blood flow to the surrounding tissues. It creates localized inflammation as the body tries to protect the compromised area. Your brain receives these signals: nerve impingement, ischemia, inflammation, and it translates them all into one urgent, screaming message: pain. Think of it like a garden hose carrying a strong, steady stream of water. This is your nervous system at its optimal state, communication flowing freely from your brain to every part of your body and back again. Now, step on that hose. The water doesn't stop, but it becomes a weak, pathetic trickle. The downstream plants begin to wither. This is your spine in a state of chronic compression. Gravity, posture, and tension are standing on your hose. What if you could simply lift your foot? What if you could systematically, deliberately reverse that compression and allow the full, powerful flow to be restored? That is not a metaphor for a miracle cure. It is a blueprint for a physical process called decompression, and it is the core of what you're about to learn. Welcome to the Spinal Reclamation Protocol. This is a 7-minute, 3-movement ritual with one singular, profound goal: to actively decompress, realign, and liberate your spine from the accumulated compression of a lifetime. This is not passive stretching. This is the deliberate, active creation of space within your own skeleton. You are going to use movement and gravity not as adversaries, but as tools to pull your spine back into its natural, elongated state. You will feel the difference from the very first session. Movement 1, the vertebral wave. We begin not with force, but with re-education. You will start on your hands and knees in a tabletop position, but discard any notion of a simple cat-cow stretch. This is about isolating and articulating each segment of your spine, something it likely hasn't done in years. The execution. Position yourself on all fours, hands directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Your spine starts in a neutral tabletop position. Now begin at the very top. Gently tuck your chin toward your chest. Feel the stretch at the base of your skull. This is the first domino. Now, with deliberate slowness, initiate a wave of movement. Let that rounding travel down, vertebra by vertebra. Round your upper back, feeling your shoulder blades separate. Continue the wave into your mid-back, pulling your abdominal wall up toward your spine. Finally, let the movement complete as you tuck your tailbone under, rounding your lower back. You should now be in a full, pronounced C shape with your spine. Hold this position for a full 2 seconds. Feel the gentle stretch along the entire posterior chain. Now we reverse the wave with equal intention, but we start from the foundation. Begin by deliberately arching your lower back, letting your tailbone lift slightly. Let that wave of extension travel up into your mid-back, feeling a slight contraction between your shoulder blades, then into your upper back as your chest opens forward. And finally, as the last movement, lift your head and gaze slightly forward, completing the wave. You have just moved from a full flexion to a gentle extension, segment by segment. The science and focus. Do this for 2 full minutes. Breathe in deeply through your nose as you arch and open the front of your body. Exhale fully through your mouth as you round and hollow your core. The rhythm is slow, meditative, and controlled. You are not exercising muscles, you are lubricating joints. You are pumping synovial fluid, the joint's oil, into the facet joints of your spine. You are reminding your central nervous system of the incredible segmented mobility it is designed to possess. Most people move their spine as a single stiff unit. You are relearning to move it as a supple, articulate chain. Movement 2, the gravitational decompression hang. This is the cornerstone of the protocol, the active reversal of gravitational compression. You will need a stable overhead bar.
This can be a pull-up bar in a doorway, the sturdy frame of a power rack, or even a robust tree branch. The goal is to be able to hang with your feet off the ground. The execution. Grip the bar with both hands, shoulder width apart. Step off so your full body weight is supported by your grip. Now, here is the critical instruction. Go completely limp. Let your shoulders ride up toward your ears. Allow your body to become a dead weight. Feel the profound pull in your armpits, down your torso, and through your entire spine. But there is a vital nuance for safety and efficacy. Do not just dangle like a sack of potatoes. Gently, without straining, engage your core. Imagine drawing your navel slightly toward your spine. This subtle activation protects your vulnerable lumbar spine from overextending and ensures the tensile force of the hang is distributed evenly along your entire spinal column, creating maximum intervertebral space. The science and focus. Hang for 30 seconds. If this is too intense initially, break it into 3 sets of 10-second hangs with brief rests. As you hang, visualize the physics at work. Gravity, your former adversary, is now your greatest ally. It is applying a gentle, sustained traction force along the axis of your spine. Your vertebrae are being pulled apart, millimeter by precious millimeter. The compressed discs between them are being given space to rehydrate, to expand, to regain their vital height. It is the opposite of sitting. It is the antidote to compression. When you finish, lower yourself with supreme control. Do not drop. Place your feet softly on the ground and stand still for 10 seconds. Close your eyes. Notice the sensation. You will feel taller. You will feel a literal sense of space within your torso. The stack of sponges is being allowed to plump back up. Perform this hanging sequence twice for a total of 2 minutes. Movement 3, the Atlas Reset. Our final movement addresses the keystone of your entire structure, the atlas vertebra. This is the topmost bone in your neck, named for the Titan who held the heavens. It is the direct interface between your spine and your skull, and it is a common site of misalignment and restriction due to stress, poor posture, and forward head carriage. Freeing this joint has cascading benefits down the entire spinal chain. The execution. Lie flat on your back on a firm surface. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. Take a hand towel and roll it lengthwise into a firm, sausage-like cylinder. Carefully place this roll on the floor and then lay back so it rests under the curve of your neck, not under your head. Your head should touch the ground, while the towel supports the natural cervical lordosis, or curve. You should feel supported, not propped up. Now, with your head resting in this neutral, supported position, slowly and gently turn your head to look as far to the left as is comfortable. Do not force it. Hold this gentle stretch for 5 seconds, feeling the lengthening along the right side of your neck. Slowly return to center. Now, repeat to the right. Hold. Return to center. Here is the potent secret. Coordinate your breath. As you turn your head to the side, exhale completely. Empty your lungs. When you fully exhale, a physiological sigh occurs within your autonomic nervous system. Your body interprets a complete exhale as a signal of safety, triggering a relaxation response. This state of parasympathetic dominance is when guarded, tight muscles, like the suboccipitals at the base of your skull, are most likely to release their chronic grip. You are not yanking your neck into position. You are creating the internal conditions for it to reset itself. The science and focus. Continue this slow, breath-synchronized turning for 3 minutes. When you are finished, remove the towel and simply lie flat. Close your eyes. Feel the contact points of your body with the floor. Notice if your entire spine feels more grounded, with more surface area in contact. This is the tangible sensation of decompression, of space being distributed evenly because space has been restored. The 7-minute transformation and the 14-day challenge. That is the complete protocol. The vertebral wave, the decompression hang, the atlas reset. 7 minutes to directly combat the physical architecture of your pain. Here is what you can realistically expect. After the first session, you will feel a noticeable lightness and a reduction in that background pressure sensation. The pain may not vanish, but you will feel the possibility of movement without stiffness. By day 3, your morning ritual will change. That initial crushing stiffness will be significantly diminished. You will begin your day from a place of mobility, not resistance. By day 7, you will catch yourself spontaneously moving, bending to pick up a dropped item without the usual mental rehearsal. The shadow of fear begins to recede. By day 14, for the vast majority, chronic back pain transitions from a daily reality to a distant memory, not because you've numbed it, but because you have systematically addressed its primary physical cause, spinal compression. You have created space, restored hydration, and reclaimed the natural design of your body. This impact transcends mere physical relief. A spine that moves freely is the foundation of a nervous system that operates in a state of ease, not threat. When the constant signal of pain and compression is silenced, your mind is freed. Energy once devoted to managing discomfort becomes available for creativity, presence, and genuine joy. You stop living in a protective, defensive crouch and begin to live in an expansive, expressive state. The challenge is simple but profound. Commit to this 7-minute spinal reclamation protocol every morning for the next 14 days. Do it before you check your phone, before your coffee, before the world's demands encroach. Give your spine the first and most important investment of your day. Your back doesn't hurt because you're old. It hurts because it's been compressed. You now have the knowledge, the simple movements, and the power to end that compression. It is time to stop settling for a life of negotiated movement. It is time to arise, truly, fully, and without pain, into the body you were meant to inhabit.